food here. We're just sitting at the breakfast bar with nothing.
Empty breakfast bar.
Oh, poor us.
Good job I had a bit of toast.
Oh, you lucky thing with a bit of banana, guys. Tommy is in Belfast, getting well fed, so he is.
Yes, Tommy, what are we missing this morning?
Oh, you know me, guys. Listen, they couldn't have a show without me getting some food. So, yes, of course, I am here in Belfast, and I'm really excited about this. I have, of course, restaurant owner from James Street South and award-winning chef Niall McKenna joins me this morning. And scallops are on the menu, and unfortunately, he's kicked me away from his mini barbecue. I thought I was going to get to do it. Niall, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Talk to me about this Japanese barbecue. I'm going to have to get myself one of these.
It's not even mine. A friend of mine, Johnny Eastwood, I just seen it in his house. And I said, Johnny, I'm having it. I'm doing a TV programme. I'm going to take this here. Normally you use a green egg, but we've got a Japanese,
and just charcoal, is it just as simple as that?
Yeah, we're using a type of charcoal called lumpwood. So it's a larger type of form, holds the heat really well. It's a great bit of kit, so handy for the house. We just carried it in, lit it up, 15 minutes it's going. Uses very little coal, so it's great for like scallops, prawns, even doing steaks, whatever. Everything you want to do in it, it's so handy.
OK, so what are we having this morning?
Some scallops. We're doing wheat compound butter, so a wee bit of dulse. So dulse, capers, some fresh herbs, bit of lemon juice, unsalted butter, because you're trying to keep your salt levels down, purely because the dulse is naturally salty, so we're keeping that right down.
Right.
A little bit of garlic. If you wish, you could also add some chilli into it, a little bit of Pernod, if you want to add cream to it.
Oh,
but it's
no
so
Pernod,
simple.
It's a little bit early in the morning, probably for that.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is just make a compound butter up.
OK, go on, you get cracking
brilliant.
here and show us how it's done.
So it's just a little bit of garlic. I'm just going to microplane. You can chop it if you want, but I'm just using a wee microplane. We're going to bring it down, and it goes, and just very, very fine. And it goes.
Because cookery school, you have your own cookery school here as well. Very popular. Have you seen that, a rise in interest for that recently?
Being realistic, the cookery school started years ago, and probably this is in their 7th year now in James Street, and then we moved to our new site over in Waterman House, which is our new venture, and it's actually double the size of it. But I mean, the demand is unbelievable. Corporate and all the rest of it is just absolutely brilliant for us.
So, and sorry, what have we got here? So you've got.
So you get your capers.
No,
yeah, we've got some dulse. Dulse from Carlingford. Seaweed.
Oh,
so
seaweed,
we would use we've got another Dijon, which is like a halibut with a kelp linguine and pasta. So we would use a lot of spinach in what we do, and we use a lot of dulse in what we do. So we combine the two together, but the amount of seaweed we use in the restaurant is unbelievable.
Go on, fire it all in.
So in it
goes. A lot of seaweed, so local produce, obviously.
Yeah, always. And so we use from Doon Island in Strangford as well. So we use it from all over Ireland. So there, in with the lemon juice, another bit of lemon in there. And there we have it, and it goes. Once again, no salt again.
Mix it all up. This looks like something even I could do, right?
It's so simple. And this is a basic compound butter.
You have local scallops as well.
Yeah.
Just kind of scoop that all on then.
Scoop it all up, and then just get the hands in there. And once again, squeeze the fingers, hands are clean.
Perfect. This suits
in you go.
Even better.
There's no point in being sad about it. So being realistic, in it goes, and just going to bring it all together. And then all we're going to do is put it on top of the scallop, and the scallop's going to gently cook in it.
Wow.
Really gently cooking it. And, butter's not a bad thing with a moderation. So we'll pack it in.
And it just adds a bit of flavour to
on top of the grill
too.
And being realistic, that is just going to cook down. Now, normally if you do it in a pan, it'd be a minute and a half each side.
OK.
With this here, we're working a nice high heat. It's going to cook down, and then we're just going to turn the scallop over. And all we're going to do is serve it on a plate with a little bit of salt underneath, just to hold it, so a bit of wet salt. And that's it. Very, very simple, very, very clean. And it's so tasty.
Talk to me about here in Belfast as well, because you have a few restaurants, you have the cookery school.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen a huge rise in interest in people coming from all over to visit? And the foodie scene is really impressive.
In the past 18 years, we've been going for 18 years now, the quality of restaurants in Belfast is unbelievable. The quality of restaurants in Ireland in general is unbelievable. But within Belfast, there's from the local burger place up to Michelin star. We've got 3 Michelin stars in Belfast, and we're just spoiled. We really are spoiled. And the key thing is the size of the city. Everywhere's walking distance.
Yeah.
You've got great bars, great nightclubs. Great shopping from Envoy to the Bureau to Victoria Square. Everything's on your doorstep.
And where would you recommend for people coming up? Because again, it's 2 hours from Dublin, so.
To me, it's stay in the Merchant, stay in Fitzwilliam. Bullet's really good, casual. Bullet's really good. My favourite pub has to be the Duke of York.
Yes.
I love the Duke of York. Paul and Willie Jack, it's just amazing. And that's where we're coming from there. So to me, it's really simple.
We have a minute here left. How are we cooking on this?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Getting there. We're turning them over there. We're getting going. Everything's cooking nicely.
And talk to me, so the Duke of York, of course, great pub, but that's more Cathedral Quarter, isn't it?
That's more Cathedral Quarter. So
Which is where we are right now.
Yeah.
But there's Cathedral Quarter, there's the Linen Quarter as well.
the Titanic Quarter. I mean, there's 5 quarters in
Yeah.
Belfast, I think, you know, work that one out. But to me, it's just the city itself is just alive. Even after COVID and all the rest, we're just bouncing on. So to me, the city itself is just everything's happening. And it's one of those cities you have to know because every night there's something going on.
Yeah.
You know, and from band practice to comedy to theatre, all the things.
You know what? You can smell that, the butter, the garlic,
Yeah,
everything
it's going all
melting
over them.
together. It's going to be really
Absolutely
good.
beautiful. You know.
Now, can you eat a scallop kind of half cooked, or does it need to be fully cooked
These are
through?
fresh,
Am I
no.
going to be getting sick live
No,
on air
you'll be
this
fine,
morning?
don't worry about it. So being realistic, the scallop's nearly there. I'd say it's probably about another 30 seconds off until it's ready. And that's where we're going to be there.
And how do you know a scallop is ready?
Being realistic, as I said before, it's a minute and a half on each side. But once again, like we do a lot of sashimi in the restaurant as well, a lot of sea bass, a lot of raw scallop. Especially in like tonight, we've got a Japanese cookery class, and our scallop sashimi on there with salmon. So we're serving that tonight with some lime juice, salt, sugar.
Okay, well listen, we're going to get you to finish that off, drop a bit of lemon on it, and we're going to be plating it up in 2 minutes. Back to you guys in studio. I'm sorry, you're missing out on the food this morning. It smells delicious.
It's all right. It's scallops. You're grand.
I take them. You two don't like them. I'm like, I'll have them. They're absolutely delicious. He's just like,
I'll bring it back up to you, Maren.
Don't make me eat the scallop. Don't make me eat the scallop. You know what?